I know you've seen the ad. You're scrolling at 11 p.m. and there he is, right? Standing in front of a matte black Lamborghini in a mansion that looks like it belongs in a Bond movie, right? He's telling you that this all can be you if you just buy his $2,000 masterclass on how to flip digital shoelaces, right? But you know what he isn't telling you? That Lambo is a 3-day rental. That mansion that you see is a $1,500 a night Airbnb. And the business that he's teaching you isn't how he made his money. He made his money selling you the dream of making money, right? You're being charged what I call a lifestyle porn tax. Hey, listen, the dreams are big, but the margins are thin. I want to welcome you to the Home Business Hustle. I'm your host, Isai Rodriguez. And in my world, we don't do maybe, we do math. We don't follow trends, we build systems. No fluff, no filters, just the cold, hard truth. So let's dive right in, okay? So listen, I'm the guy who looks past all of the flash and does the math when I see these ads like the one I just described. And when you look at the economics of the guru, you realize it's a predatory loop, right? They use lifestyle porn to trigger your FOMO, your fear of missing out, right? And they do this so that you'll pull out your credit card and fund their next rental shoot, right? Are you with me? See, the truth is, they aren't business owners per se. They are attention resellers. They're attention day traders, if you will, right? And the 7-figure mistake that you're making is following a leader whose only actual product is a mirror reflecting your own desires back at you, right? And in this episode, we're going to strip away the filters and show you why the flash is almost always a sign of a failing business model. So let's start by looking at why their freedom, quote unquote, looks a lot like a prison when you see the balance sheet, right? See, here's the thing. Most gurus sell what's known as high ticket coaching, right? They charge $25K for a mastermind. If they stop running ads, their income essentially goes to zero, right? If they stop posting like these shirtless photos on a yacht, their authority evaporates. That, my friend, is a 0 out of 4 on the equity scale. They don't own a system. They own a high stress, high maintenance personal brand at best, right? They are on the treadmill of, the more flash equals more sales. In fact, did you know that the private jet flights and the designer watches are like that they flash off? They're off. A lot of times they're written off as marketing expenses, right? They're not signs of wealth. They're actually tools of deception. No lie. That is 100% fact, right? These guys spent 50 grand to look like they made, they have 5 million, all so that they can convince 200 people to pay them $5,000 for a course, right? It's a circular economy, right? They're not building an asset. They're building essentially a facade, right? True wealth is quiet. Desperation, like these guys, that's loud. If someone is screaming about how much money they make, it's usually because they need your money to keep making it, right? A real residual royalty model doesn't require a Rolex to prove that it works. It relies on a systematized distribution network of products that people actually use, not a personality cult, right? And if the business model doesn't work without a guru at the top of the funnel, then it's not a business. It's essentially a performance, right? See, gurus love to make business sound complicated because complexity justifies their high prices, right? They want you to think that you need, 15 different pieces of software tools, a complex funnel, and, some secret AI strategy. They want you to feel behind so that they can sell you the solution in order to catch up and not be left behind. Are you with me? All right. But real wealth is built on simple, duplicatable math and simple systems, right? Listen, if a stay-at-home parent can't understand the model in 5 minutes, in my opinion, it's not a system. In my opinion, that's a scam. So you can keep following the gurus, right? You can keep letting them monetize your ambition while you fund their lifestyle of rentals and filters and whatnot. But eventually you have to ask yourself, are you building your empire, like your empire, or are you just paying their porn tax, right? It's a tough decision, really. And the alternative is essentially to ignore the flash and focus on the math, right? To build a model that scores a 4 out of 4 on the hustle audit because it focuses on systemic leverage and real customer demand, right? A model that doesn't require you to be a celebrity or a marketing wizard to win at business, right? I'm talking about a 60-year-old framework that has created more millionaires than all the Shopify gurus combined. And it doesn't require a single selfie in a rented Ferrari, right? And so to help you with this, I've put together the 7-figure mistake audit checklist to help you filter out the noise, right? It'll show you exactly how to spot a guru trap from a mile away and what a real leveraged business structure actually looks like, all right? So go follow the link in the description right now. Get the checklist. Stop being a fan and start being an owner, right? And for God's sake, don't pay the lifestyle porn tax, okay? Build the royalty, all right? Okay, my friends, that's it for now. The audit is now closed, but your move is just beginning. You've got the math. Now go get the money. I'm your host, Isai, and this is the Home Business Hustle. Remember, if it doesn't scale, it's just another jail. Stop trading your time for a dime and start building your residual royalty today. I'll catch you on the other side. I'm out, friends. Take care. Bye.